Hey everyone, Lou here. I'm going to be talking about a deck profile for helping with Legacy of Duelists. So this is going to be pretty much an Exodia deck, and this will be a one-turn win deck. I'm going to show you my profile here, so you can show exactly what you should have to help win in one turn. Because playing the game is a very long process if you're just using the story cards, because sometimes they're just not good and they may be situational, and it's usually a little time constrained. So just take a look here, and this is, like I said, my version of what you would want to have. But if you want to change a few things around, that's totally fine, but usually these cards are supposed to help you win in one turn and keep drawing until you get all the Exodia pieces. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how it's going to be played out. So here I got my hand, then I'm going to drop this card here, because for every 3 magic cards you use, you get to draw 1 card. And then here I'm going to remove this guy from my deck to the graveyard, because doing that, you could activate trap cards in your hand. And since you're going to be using Reckless Greed, you draw 2 cards, skipping the next 2 draw phases, it won't matter since it's supposed to be winning in 1 turn. This guy is pretty good here because the more you have in the graveyard, the more cards you draw, and then you just put 1 card back in your deck. It's usually good if you have an Exodia in your hand. So Pot of Duality here, instead of putting 3 in, you just really need 1, because you only can use 1 per turn, and it's always a good idea to see what your next 3 cards are going to be, in case if it's going to be like 2 Exodia and 1 Pot of Greed. See here, I'm just going to use the Magic Mallet in case I get a bad hand, so I'll just have that in the back burner just in case. So here we're going to do a Goblin Upstart. Like I said, it won't matter because because it's going to be an Exodia deck. So you know the Reckless Greed. I get this guy here, and then see I'm going to activate this guy. And like I mentioned earlier, I could put the I should have put an Exodia piece back, but like I said, I'm just trying to get the engine rolling here. See, and then what happened here? Since I have 2 Exodia pieces, I could just put these 2 back. Hopefully, I'll get 2 non-Exodia pieces like I did here. See, activate Pot of Greed, draw 1, and then look, I get this guy back. So now I can draw the max number of cards since I already used 2. And discussing it, I didn't know what would put in, so I'm just gonna put this card back in since all the cards in my hand are I can just keep drawing. And look at my new favorite card, that Reckless Greed. See, since I did 3, activate 3 magics, get to draw 1 extra one. Dude, look at this. This hand just doesn't stop. That's just what's so great about this hand. And see, since like I would have 3 of those monster cards in there, it's always good if you want to use Graceful Charity, because you can just use it to discard it, or some other cards are usually 1 draws. See, I kind of want to save. Usually try to activate that, and then have 5, and then I just keep. And then right there, I use Pot of Greed, and then I should be ending this with Graceful Charity since it's the last 3 cards. And no matter what I discard, I'm gonna have all the Exodia pieces, and I'm gonna win. And that's how the deck is going to run. So just having this will make the game progress a lot quicker. Go through it and start collecting the cards you need. Thanks for watching, and tune in for more other videos.